All right, so the vertices of triangle ABC are point A with the coordinates -3, 2, point B with the coordinates -1, -3, and point C with the coordinates 6, 5. The triangle is translated 3 units to the left and then reflected about the line y equals 1. What is the final location of point B? So this problem here, we're actually going to do a series of transformations. We are translating the triangle and then we are reflecting it. So we're actually doing 2 different transformations. Since this problem is only asking us for the final coordinates of point B, we can actually just ignore points A and C. We don't need to know anything about them to solve this problem, so I'm just going to cross them out here. Point B is what we need to focus on. So first we need to start by plotting point B on our graph. So point B has coordinates -1, -3. Remember, the number that comes first is the x value. So starting from 0, that x value is how you move to the left or to the right. In this case, since x is -1, we're going to move 1 unit to the left. Then our y value is -3, so we're going to go down 3. And here we're going to plot our point. This is our original point, B. After we've plotted B, we can do our first transformation. So it says we're going to translate this point 3 units to the left. So from here, we're going to go 3 units to the left and plot another point. This point we're going to call B prime because it's point B after our first transformation has happened to it. And point B has the coordinates -4, -3. All right, so we've done the first transformation. We've turned B into B prime. Now we need to take our new point, B prime, and reflect it across the line y equals 1. We haven't practiced reflecting across y equals 1 before, but remember we can reflect across any line. So we practiced reflecting across the x-axis, the y-axis, y equals x, and y equals -x, and now we're going to practice reflecting across y equals 1. So before we can reflect across that line, we need to actually put it on our graph. So remember, y equals is a horizontal line. So we need to find the value of 1 on the y-axis because that line tells us that y equals 1. And we're going to draw in our line right there. Now that we have y equals 1 on our graph, we're going to reflect our point B prime over it. So since B prime is starting down here, we're going to reflect it. It's going to end up somewhere up here. So we want to look and we want to count how many blocks away from y equals 1 is point B prime. So it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4 units away from that line. Oops, I did not mean to erase that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go straight up to the line y equals 1, and then we're going to go up 4 units because we said B prime was 4 units below our line y equals 1, which means we need to go 4 units above y equals 1 for our reflection. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's our new point, and we're going to call this B double prime because this is point B prime after we've reflected it. So we took point B. We translated 3 units to the left to find B prime. Then we took B prime and reflected it across the line y equals 1. Our new coordinates of point B prime are -4, because we go left 4 from 0, and then 5, because we go up 5. So what is the final location of point B? This would be our answer. The final location of point B is -4, 5.